360% traffic growth, one single collection page, now ranking for hundreds of different keywords and getting thousands of visitors to this page every single month. Let me show you the 4 steps I took to make this happen. First, quick overview, 360% traffic growth, sessions up from 4,814 to 22,158 year over year, and 211 keywords ranking, which is this screenshot here. These are improved keywords here, and you can see some of these high volume key phrases here. Most of them have commercial intent or transactional intent as well. The challenge in most cases, especially for high ticket from what I've seen, is you're likely to have low organic visibility in competitive niches. It is likely to be difficult to get search traffic for these sometimes. And also, content is oftentimes not optimized on these pages. And then lastly, poor page architecture, which is going to negatively impact your ability to rank for the keywords you want to rank for. So the 4 steps here for this process would be optimizing titles and descriptions, making sure you have an optimized H1, H2s, and H3s within the content as well. Optimizing the content to include LSI keywords, which is latent semantic indexing or synonyms, fancy way to say that. And then page architecture, working to reduce the crawl depth or how many clicks it takes to get from the homepage to this page or any important page on your site. Titles and descriptions, I've talked about this lots of times. The title tag strategy that I use most times is to include the primary keyword or phrase you want to rank for, and then add intent modifiers to capture informational and commercial searches for most keywords or most pages you want to rank. Meta description, very similar to the title tag strategy, making sure that you're including either the primary key phrase, if it makes sense, or versions of that key phrase to capture additional traffic, and then working to add in CTAs, call to actions, so you can work to improve click-through rates when your site shows up. And then keyword focus, targeting branded terms combined with high commercial intent key phrases to capture ready-to-buy traffic, as always. Number 2, header hierarchy, making sure you're using and optimizing your H tags correctly. So I always recommend one H1 per page that is optimized for the primary keyword or phrase you want to rank for. And in most cases, this is going to be the highest search volume and or the best search intent key phrases you want to rank for. Then using H2s and H3s strategically and properly throughout your content. And when I say that, I mean you want to build your content like an outline. So you would have one H1, and then you would go to H2. And then if you have subtopics underneath this section, this H2 section, you would add H3s, as many as you need to build that content out. Then you'd go back to another H2 as you have a primary section in that article. And the goal here is to create a logical structure that guides users and search engines as they're looking through your content. So it makes sense from a structural perspective, and oftentimes it will look correct as well from a design perspective. Number 3 is content, making sure to build your content and optimize your content strategically so that you could rank, again, for as many keywords and phrases as possible that would make sense for you to capture on this individual page. And I mentioned a couple minutes ago, LSI keywords. So basically using synonyms or building topical authority within your content to signal relevance to search engines as this page is getting crawled. Next, internal links to this page. Finding other pages on your site that are relevant and can link to this page is going to help drive the value and the rankings of this page individually. Internal links from this page, same process here, making sure that you're building links to other pages on your site that are relevant from this page. Again, it helps build those pages and make it easier for those to rank. And then buyer intent content, expanding helpful content on this page itself and making sure you have enough content to cover the topic and be able to rank for the keywords you want to rank for. Optimization number 4, page depth and architecture. As I mentioned, this page itself was way too far from the homepage in terms of how many clicks it would take to get to this content. And one of the processes I worked on was making sure this page was clickable either from the homepage or within one click from the homepage. And doing this helped search engines understand that this is an important page we want to rank for. And as all the other elements were set up and optimized correctly, it made it easier for this page to rank as well. The impact here, as I mentioned, 211 keywords now ranking for this single page. And this, again, is part of the value of making sure your pages themselves are optimized for as many keywords and phrases as possible, because the value is not just ranking one page for one single keyword. You can have hundreds or thousands of keywords that are ranking for a single page and getting traffic every single month if your content and your pages are optimized correctly. Multiple top 3 positions, consistent new rankings, strong brand coverage, and individual keyword traffic increases demonstrate the compound effect of comprehensive optimization and doing this correctly, especially for collection or category style pages. And that's it. Hope you got some value from this video. If you did, subscribe to my channel. I'd greatly appreciate that. And I'll see you in the next one.